Okay, good morning. So now that I have completed all of my work over the last couple of weeks, I have got all of the Time Sports games finished and redone. I thought I would play the brand new Hockey Time. This is again, they're all called Big Country Hockey Time because it's in the Big Country universe. So I thought I would go ahead and do a tutorial. I don't have the comic book yet. I did, again, I made these and then I order them and now I've got to wait whatever. It takes them about a month to get everything to me. But I'll go ahead and do a tutorial here on screen. So unfortunately you won't see me or the dice, but I will try to explain what I'm doing. So I have actually got, to speed up the game, I have 5 dice. I have the offensive line dice, and I have the offensive player dice. I have the defensive line dice with the defensive player die, and then I have the shot die, which will also be the goalie die. So I've got a green die for offensive line. I've got a blue die for the offensive player. I've got a red die for the defensive line. I've got a yellow die for the defensive player, and I have a black die for the shot and the goalie that I'll have to do. Okay, the game is set procedurally. However, as long as you know you need to complete all 3 lines for each team and power plays and penalty kills, you can kind of come up with your own way of deciding who gets the first shot, etc. But I'm going to do this kind of linearly to teach it, which means away team gets the first. So Newburgh is going to get their first, excuse me, I misspoke. We need the offensive line 1 is actually on the dice. So we know who's on the ice. We just need to know the player. However, we have to roll for the defensive line and the defensive player. Sorry about that. So really you only need 1 offensive die for which player is involved. So line 1 is on the ice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put it out here just like this. This would be line 1. This is away line 1. Away line 1. This is a great way to track points too, right? You want to track how many points if you're into trying to do that thing. All right, so Newburgh, the first roll, I'm rolling 4 dice. 2, it's going to be left winger Pips with the puck. Whoops, that's Coldell. So first of all, let's get to the right guy. Where's Newburgh? There they are. That is Gilden, a 1 rated player. The 6th line for Coldell on defense. So where's Coldell? Sorry, there's just no other way I can do this right now. So we're looking at the second lines on the ice. 4 to 6 is on the ice. It's the 5th man. It is the right defender. So we have the left winger on the right defender, Kenneth. He's a 1+, which means he was going to get a PK shot, right? Okay, so let's do this. It's going to be left winger versus right DL2, right defender. This will be the first shot. 5 was my roll. So again, 1 and 1 is 0. So let's go to the shot table. So 1 is a 1, the other guy's a 1, so it's going to be a 0, right? And I rolled a 5, so it is a shot. Okay, so now we need to look at the away team's Coldell's goalie. Coldell's goalie is a Bilson, is a 2. That's you always use the starting goalie unless there's injury. So we're going to go up here now to the shot table, and the goalie is a 2. Our shooter is a 1, so you subtract the goalie's rating of 2 from the shooter of 1. He's at a -1, so he's only got a 33% chance to score. And if I roll a 1 or a 2, Gilden is going to score an opening period goal early. 2, he does. So it's going to be a Gilden goal. How about that? Now, we know that the man who played a role in that defense is a PK defender. Coldell, where is he at? Sorry, I know this can be confusing until I line it up here. So we know that Kenneth, who was it? It was Coldell. Who was it? It was Kenneth? So Kenneth was on him. So that means Kenneth is going to, during this period, get a PK shot, right? So we're just going to go ahead and do it right now. So what I'm going to do is this. Home, right defense. So at some point, a penalty killing team is on the ice. Now, Gilden did not score a power play goal. He would get another shot if he had a plus for a power play turn. However, Gilden is just he's just a 1, right? But Gilden scored a goal already, the left winger. So this will be Newberg, left wing, Gilden with a goal, right? Okay, but the home, let's see here, home right. Hello, hello. Yeah, I had paused it there for a second. I was trying to move this. All right, so let's go back in here. All right, so home right defenseman is going to get a power play. This is Kenneth. Okay, so how does the power play work, you say? Let's go read it. All right, oops, let's go up here and read about the power play. All right, penalty kill, excuse me, not power play. Once an offensive line have made all their possession checks, right? So we got a +1. So he's going to get a PK. And you only get a PK if you roll him. You don't get to go through and do all the PK guys, or the PP guys, only the guys that are activated. So he would have been on the ice at some point in a penalty kill. All right, so how does it work? Scoring chances use only the goalie's raw rating column. So he is a 1+. The goalie for Newberg. So the Newberg goalie is a 1. So it's going to be 1 versus 1. It's a raw. It's the raw score, so we don't use his scoring number. Sorry about that. His 1 rating is his defensive rating. We use, again, we double check that. The goalie, Catherine, is a 1, so we use just his 1 raw. Because it's technically, the defensive guy's not going to be a super duper shooter, right? Their rating is related to their ability to play defense. So when they get a shot, it's going to be basically the goalie. So the goalie is a 1, which is a -1. Remember, you're subtracting from the skater's rating. There is no rating. So a 4 goalie would be a -4. You don't want to punish the goalie, right? So the goalie is technically a -1. So again, there's a 16% chance that Kenneth's going to get a shorthanded penalty kill goal against Newberg. No, 5. So it's going to be a save. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, what's his name? Catherine. Save. All right, so we know at this point, right, it is Newberg 1, right? Oops, sorry. Again, I'm trying to do all of this bright and early with my coffee and hockey time. Okay, so that ends the away team's first possession, right? And you could actually make sure you mark this as pause 1, right? That's line 1. So now we go to the home team. So it's going to be pause 1, home team. This is going to be the home line. Okay, so let's go on now to Coldell. All right, Coldell, we already know line 1's on the ice. I'm going to roll them all, except for the extra die on offense. 1, it's going to be the left wing Pips. Okay, so left wing Pips. Right, I'll keep it simple. Left wing versus my defense. I rolled a 4 and a 3. So the defense for Newberg's defense, I rolled a 4. That's going to be line 2 again, right? So I rolled a 4. That is, and then I rolled a 3. It's going to be the left defenseman Porter. He's a PK, right? So how about that? So we're going to have the D line 2. And I rolled a LD left defenseman, which is also a PK. So let's go ahead and now find out what the shot is. 1. So let's match them up. Our left wingman, he's pretty dang good for Coldell. Coldell's left winger is, oh no, he's not. He's a 0 versus Newberg's 1+. So it's going to be a shot at -1. So we're going to go back up to the shot table. Shot at -1. That's going to be right here. And I rolled 1. Lucky for him, he wasn't injured, but he does not get a shot. Right? So we can put down here turnover. Right? Doesn't matter, right? Okay, now we're going to go down here, though, and we're going to say away teams, left defender, who is away team's left defender, Newberg, is Porter. He's going to get a PK shot. So Porter, PK. Remember, against our goalie only. You don't factor his 1 grade. The goalie for Coldell is 1. So we're going to be looking at -1 again. So both teams are pretty evenly rated. So -1 shot. Let's roll. 3. It's going to be a save, right? So who is his goalie? Coldell's goalie is Craig. Save. All right, that's the first possessions for each team. Because we had a, do we have a? We have not seen a power play chance yet, but it works exactly the same way. Okay. All right, so right now, possession 1 of the first period, the Newberg Crashers have scored a Gildan goal. They're up 1-0. So possession 2. Pause 2. Away line 2. Let's roll and see. This is the away team, so we're going to go down to Newberg. All right, Newberg, I'm going to roll for the offense. I'm going to roll a 2. So on line 2, it's going to be Weston. He's a straight 2. So again, we're not going to see. He's a center, by the way. What did I roll? No, I rolled a 2. It's Atwell. Excuse me. Atwell's a 2. So left winger again. And again, I'll keep this simple. Versus 3, which is going to be defensive line 1. We'll keep that simple by making sure they're together. Defensive line 1, and that I rolled a 6. So it's going to be the right defender. We know that. The positions that are activated are evenly balanced for everybody. You could in your own teams weight the left. For instance, if you were making historical teams and you know that Wayne Gretzky in that year at left winger got a lot of shots or whatever, you could weigh this, and then some guys just wouldn't get shots, right? Okay, but I don't weight it. I want it to represent the abstraction of how fast hockey is in these highlight moments. It's kind of like highlight hockey. Okay, so the right defender for the home team, Coldell. Let's come up here. Again, I'm trying to go slow. I'm trying to be deliberate, and hopefully I don't make you sick moving these things around. All right, so we are looking at line 2, left defenseman. Right? No, should be looking at line 1, right defenseman. All right, so defense, I rolled a 3 right here. All right, and then I rolled a 6. Right defenseman, Kenneth again. Wow, Kenneth. And Kenneth is a 1, so it's going to be a +1 shot. The shot is 2. So let's go up here. So we have a 2 shooter versus a 1 defender. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And I rolled a 2, and he avoids an injury, but it is a turnover, right? So it's going to be a turnover. Okay, now in the rules, you don't get another PK check. Kenneth doesn't get another PK. He got his 1 PK for the period. So you would ignore the fact that he's come up for another PK. You don't get multiple power play shots. You don't get multiple PK shots. But every player rated with 1, if they come up, they would get their PK. So you could get 2 or 3 PKs, or you could technically get 3 PKs if 3 different defenders came up with pluses. You could get 3 different power plays if on all 3 lines you have a plus player who comes up. They're all different players in their 3 possessions. You could get 3 power play goals. So you could conceivably have multiple power play shots, multiple PK shots, but the same guy can't get more than 1, right? Okay, so that possession's done, right? So we're going to go on down here to possession. Matter of fact, I'm going to save space. Possession 2 for the home team. Home line 2, and we're going to roll. It's not as slow as you'd think. And if you roll multiple dice at once, you're not constantly rolling dice, but you can do this with 1 die. All right, here we go. Home line is going to be 6, so that's going to be a right winger playing a role here. Home team is Coldell. Coldell's second line. Right winger is Denevo, right? Versus, and I rolled a 6, which is going to be line 2. It's going to be defensive line 2. We know that because I rolled 6, and then I rolled a 1. It's going to be the left defender. So we know that. Okay. And let's go take a look. So our right here, our right winger, Denevo, is a 1. Our left defender for Newberg on line 2, left defender, line 2 left defender is Bleeker. 1 versus 1 is 0 on the shot chart. And the shot, I rolled a 5. It's going to be a shot. Holy cow. All right, now we're going to take the skater's rating. We know he's a 1. We know the goalie for the away team. The away team goalie, Newberg, was a 1, I believe, wasn't he, or 2? He's a 1. So we're shooting on the 0 chart. I'm going to have to roll a die. So right here, man, it's a 50-50 chance that home team's going to tie the game right here. Yep, 6. So we're going to get a tie. We're going to get a score, right? So it's going to be right winger, Denevere with a goal, right? And now it's 1-1. And that's possession 2. We have 1 possession left, right? Pretty good, man. Pretty cool. All right, and again, the PK here doesn't matter because he cannot have 2. He cannot have 2 PKs. Let's go ahead and kick this out. Try to balance that. All right, final possession of the first period. It's going to be the away line 3. Okay, let's roll those DOS. Let's roll those bones, baby. Away, Newberg. This is fun. I'm taking my time. I'm a little careful because I don't want to make mistakes here. It's not complicated once you get the system down, but let's do it right. Try to do it right so I'm not making mistakes here. Okay, so the offensive lineman on the ice for line 3 with the puck is 4. That's the center, Charleston, right? So finally, we're going to get a center involved versus D-line 1. So it's going to be D. I rolled a 1, so it's D-line 1, and I rolled a 5. That's going to be the right defender. Okay. Okay, right defender. So let's go ahead and take a look. So my away center, so Newberg's center for line 3, the final possession of the period for them. And again, we didn't score we didn't get a power play from any of our guys this period. A power play shot doesn't mean you haven't had power plays. You just didn't get a shot. Charleston's a 1, and we're facing the right defender of line 1 on Coldell. Line 1, right defender is Kenneth again, and he's already had his PK, so he doesn't get another one. And 1 versus 1 is 0 on the shot chart. Let's go up to the shot chart. So again, we're on the 0 chart, and I rolled a 6. Now the shot. Wow. Okay, and then we're going to look at 1 versus the goalie for the away team. The home team. Coldell's goalie is a 2, so it's going to be a -1 shot. So 1 skater versus 2 goalies, a -1 shot. It's a 33% chance that we're going to get a score. And 3, no, it's going to be a save. So we're going to put in here, right, what's his name? The goalie is, I want to say Blisson. What's his name? That's the other thing. I don't have all these guys. Bilson. I don't have all these guys memorized. Bilson with a save. Look at that. Whoops. I'm typing in the wrong place. Bilson. Save. Okay. So, final possession. And remember, the PK, Kenneth already got his PK shot, and Catherine made the save. All right, possession 3. This will end the period, folks, unless we get a power play. Hopefully, I'll get a power play going here, and you can see how that works. Home. There we go. We know it's home line 3, right? And here we go. Let's roll them bones. 3. It's going to be the center. Wow, so both centers show up here late in the period. It's going to be the DL1 because I rolled a 1, and it's going to be the left defender because I rolled a 1. Okay, so let's take a look here. This is the home team's center on line 3 is not He's a 1. And you can even note their ratings here to make things easier, but I haven't. So Nod is a 1, and he's facing the first line right defender of Newburgh. First line right defender of Newburgh. First line, defense first line, right defender is Igrasau, 1. So there is 0 shot again, folks. We go back up here to the 0 shot chart. Okay. Shot chance chart, 0, and I rolled a 1. So it's an injury. Oh, wow. So, what is his name? It's going to be, wow. So the hometown third lineman not injured. Not injured. Out rest of game. Right? So now that what that means is anytime the third line center comes up, he's replaced with a 0 nobody. So I can just give the guy a name and he's automatically a 0. So the third line now is really beat up. We have a 0 already on that line, right? And that ends the quarter as we don't see a power play. We don't see a penalty kill from anyone else. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be 1-1 after 1. Oops. Let's try again. 1. There we go. First period in the books. Second period. So now I have to remember that the hometown center, right, has an injury, which means that's now a 0 player, not injured. So that basically was hurt. Very cool. All right, here we go. Possession 1. Pause 1. Away line 1. Okay, let's roll them bones. And again, this will be much faster once you're used to it. And when you have the book in front of you, or you have your teams in front of you. I have to scroll through the book here. Wow, 6. So it's going to be the right winger versus it's going to be the D-line 2. And it's going to be a 5. It's going to be the right defender. So right winger versus right defender. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this, which I should have been doing up here, but that's okay. And I rolled a 6, so it's going to be a shot chance. Actually, yeah, it will be a shot chance, probably no matter what. So let's look at the right winger, though, for the away team. On the first line, that's going to be Willoughby. So Willoughby looks like it's going to get a shot versus the second against the, no. Away team, Newburgh. See, got to pay attention. Howard gets the shot versus Coldell's second line, second right defender is Lorch. So 0-0. And again, this is going to be a shot on a 6. He's going to get a shot chance. And again, our goalie for the hometown Canaries is Bilson. So 2 and 1 is -1. So again, these aren't great offensive teams, these two teams. So he's going to get a shot here. Again, it's a 33% chance for the -1 to get a goal. 3. Nope, it's going to be a save. So Bilson with having a good day today. He's given up 1 though, of course. Okay, so possession 1. Neither one of them had a power play or a penalty kill, so we just move on to home line 1. Okay, let's roll them bones. 2. It's going to be the left winger versus defensive line 2 is on the ice, and that's going to be the left defender. Okay, so left winger for home. Let's take a look at Coldell. Left winger is Pips. He's a 0. The right left defenseman, away team, right second line right defenseman. Second line right defenseman is Bleecker 1. So it's going to be a -1 shot. I rolled a 4. This might still be a shot. A 4. No, it's going to be a turnover. Right? Right, there we go. Wow, and neither one of those guys, wait a second, left winger, hometown left winger didn't have a PK? No, dang, Willoughby. So we're just missing these power play chances. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Okay, again, you could even alternate home and away to keep it, less, so it's, it doesn't feel so abstract. When you do it in order like this, it can feel kind of abstract. All right, away line 2 for the second possession. Let's roll them bones. 5. Ooh, line. This is the away team. 5 is going to be line. It's going to be the right winger. Yep, 5 is the right winger. That's Grand Bay. Let's get these guys right. Newburgh. Line 2. We're in the second possession. Right winger Ball. So their line 2 is damn good. 2-2-2. They just don't have any specialists on that line, but they're damn good, right? And again, you can order your lines any way you want. When I created these teams, I created them. I wrote down the names and then created them right down the list. Anyway, but when you create you'll make all your players, then you can set all your lines. You can even set your lines per game. It's up to you, but it depends on how much work you want. Okay, let's get this straight. I rolled a 5. Line 2-5 is Ball, so it's going to be the right winger. Versus 4, it's going to be defensive line 2 again, and it's going to be 3. It's going to be the left defender again for the hometown team. Right? Let's go up here to see that. So a 2 versus Coldell's line 2 left defender is a 1. So +1 shot. I rolled a 3. This might be a shot. +1 3. No, it's going to be a turnover. So the defense shutting them down. Brilliant. POS, and again, neither team with a power play chance so far today, which is pretty cool. All right, let's roll them bones. We're almost done with the game, folks. 5. So that's going to be, 5 is going to be for hometown, is going to be right winger versus, defensive line 1. I rolled a 1 and a 6. So it's going to be the right defender. And let's see what happens here. All right, so hometown right wing on line 2. Hometown Coldell. Right winger. Oh, no power play. Denvero again. So Denvere has managed to have a pretty good day today. He's live. He's had a shot and a goal. He's getting another shot here. 1 versus the left defender of Newburgh on the first, right defender on line 1 is Rollins. He's going to get a PK chance. He's a 1+, so it's going to be 0-0 on the shot chart. And I rolled a 4. It's going to be a shot, and it's going to be the goalie for the away team. The goalie is Catherine, 1, so it's going to be a 0-0 shot. We got a shooter at 1. We got a shooter at, we actually have, shooter at 1 and a goalie at 1. We're 0 shot. I got to roll for the shot. 5, it's going to be a save. So Catherine's going to get a save. But we also have a PK, so we're going to end up with an away, away right defender PK. Right, let's go ahead and look up the right defender. It doesn't matter that it's actually the goalie, but I just want to get the name down. Away right defender is going to get a PK. Away right defender Porter, and he's facing versus the goalie for Coldell, which is Bilson, who's a 2, I believe. Let's double check. Bilson is a 2 versus Bilson. And remember, we only use the goalie's rating for this. You do not use the defender's rating, because that's a defensive rating, not an offensive rating. So it's going to be -2. Bilson is a 2, so still a 33% chance. And 6, save. And no injury. See, this is a good thing about staggering these. The goalie had a chance to get hurt on that. Unfortunately, he did not. So it's going to be a save for Bilson. Actually, I'm going to write this the same way. Bilson. Save. So Bilson's doing all right. He's had 3 big stops today. So this game definitely could be in the hands of Newburgh with all of these extra shots, right? Or not all, but extra shots. That's it. That's the second. And this is it for the second period. Final possession for each team. Shoot. Okay, away line 3. Rolled in bones. 5. It's going to be the right winger versus the second line DL2. 5, right defender. So right winger versus right defender. Okay, right winger for the away team. Let's go to Newburgh. Newburgh, line 3, right winger is Farmer, a 0. Damn, and the defensive lineman for the home side is going to be line 2, right defense is Lorch. So -1 shot. I rolled a 3 on the -1 shot. It's going to be a turnover. Beautiful play, guys. Poke check the puck away. Nothing happens there. And that's going to end that period for those guys. Unless I roll a PK from another player here. Home line 3. Coldell, let's roll the bones. 4, it's going to be the center. Oh, guess who that is? He's the hurt guy. Right here, the hometown line 3 center. So it's going to be the backup center versus, can you believe it, the backup going to get a shot. If the backup scores, that's going to be embarrassing. Oh, he will score. Well, he's going to get a shot. I rolled a 6. Dang it. And the defense is line 2, DL2. And I rolled a 1. It's going to be the left defender. So the center on the left defender. And he's going to get a shot, folks. A 0 versus left defender. I don't care how good the left defender is. It's a 0. It's going to be a shot. I rolled a 6. So the goalie now for the away team is Catherine with a 1. So it's going to be a shot. And he's a 0 player. So it's a shot at -1. So the goalie's going to get a stop at -1 chance. And again, 33% chance. No, it's going to be a save. So Catherine having a day. There you go. And that ends the period, folks. 0-0 after 2. Wow. Okay, let's go on to period 3. This is it. Third period. Okay, possession 1. Already I'm getting faster. Away line 1. And let's roll those bones. Somebody's got to give here. 4. It's going to be the center. 4. Oh, this might have a center versus line 1, DL1. And left defender. How about that? That would have been Kenneth again with the PK, but he already had his. Well, you can get them per quarter. You can't get more than 1 in a period. But Kenneth can score another penalty kill in any other period, right? But let's first get this straight. Okay, so the away team center. Away team center. Mills, he's going to get a power play too. Ha, diggity 1 plus the left defender for Coldell. This could be the game decider right here, folks. Coldell's left defender. Shivers is going to get a PK. So this is a busy third period. And this makes sense, right? Hockey, they ramp it up, man. It's the final period, and you ramp up play, right? Trying to take this baby, get it done, get it won. So we're going to see a 0 shot chance. I rolled a 4. The 4 on the shot chance. There's 0-0. 1 and 1 is 0. I rolled a 4. It's going to be a shot chance. So let's look at the center here for the away team. Center for the away team is Mills with a 1 plus, which means he's going to get another power play shot during this period. All right, and I rolled a 4th. It's a shot. So the goalie now is going to have to make the stop. The goalie, of course, is Bilson for Coldell, right? Bilson is 2, and 1 minus 2 is -1. So again, Bilson's has a 33% chance of giving something up. Yeah, no, it's a save. Bilson playing his butt off. Save, holy cow. But we are going to get a power play by, what's his name? Visiting power play. Finally a power play, Mills. So we're going to get a power play shot by Mills versus Bilson. So Bilson, let's see if he can be a hero and make this stop in the power play. Remember, we use just Bilson's rating. He's a 2, so it's -2 shot. Mills does not get to. So anytime there's a power play or a penalty kill, it's just the defense. I mean, it's just the goalie. -2. -2. Here we go. -2. So again, 33% chance, though. Let's make the roll. Let's see if Mills can be a hero. No, Bilson is definitely on his game today. Bilson with another huge power play save. But we're also going to get a penalty kill, right, by the hometown. We're going to get a penalty kill by hometown's Shivers, or Shivers, versus Catherine, who's a 1. So we go up here to -1. And we're going to make a roll. 33% chance, right, Catherine? And it's going to be, nope, it's going to be a save. Both goalies are playing lights out. Catherine with a save. Holy cow, folks. This is going to come to the very end. Holy cow. Possession 1 for home line 1. Let's roll them bones. All right. It's going to be 2. It's going to be the left winger versus the second line. I rolled a 5, and I rolled a 3, which is going to be the right defender. Okay. So here we go, folks. Let's take a look. Hometown line, Coldell. Coldell's first winger is Pips 0 versus the DL2 of the away team. Line 2, right defender, Fallworth. Wow, -2 shot chance. I rolled a 4. So the defender getting the job done. A 4 is going to be a turnover. Beautiful. That both defenses and both goalies are playing lights out. That's beautiful. Possession. Oops, this is possession 1, and now that was possession 1 for them. Now we're on possession 2. Right, we already had first possession for away. Now we're on to possession 2 for away line 2. And let me see if I can there we go. Pull that up. I'm running out of space. That's the sad thing. All right, let's roll them bones. Man, this period is tight. 5. It's going to be the right winger versus the second line right defender. All right, so here we go. Let's pull this out of the way. All right, we've got right winger versus, okay, so away team right winger. Newberg's going to get ball again, 2, versus defensive line 2 right defense is going to be Lort. So +1 shot, +1. So we got a +2 versus a -1 is a +1 shot. I rolled a 1. It's an injury. Oh, that's, oh my God. And that is the offensive player for the away team. Newberg's gonna lose because it won't matter because, well, I could no, because we're done with his possession, so the game's over for him. But so the visiting team suffered 2 injuries. Ball injured. However, he won't have a chance to come up again. And again, no PP, no PK here. So we already are on to possession 2. Man, I'm telling you, this game's going to come down to the final possession. Home line 2. Let's roll them bones. It's going to be the center versus the DL1, and it's going to be 6th man, so it's going to be the right defender. All right, so home line. Let's go back up to Coldell. Our center for Coldell in the second line. Our center for Coldell on the second line is Morrison, a 1, versus the away team DL. First DL. Our first line, and I rolled a right defender is Igarasu. So 0-0, I rolled a 4. That might be a shot. 4 is, yep, it's a shot. Son of a gun. We're going to get a shot. Center for second line for the home team. Center, second line, home team is going to be a shot by Morrison. Okay, here we go. Morrison's a 1. The goalie for Newberg is a 1. So we're shooting on 0. Let's make the roll. It's a 1 versus 1, 0. 6. It's going to be no goal. So it's going to be another save by Catherine. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Fantastic play. And we're going into the final possession. Here we go. Possession 3. Away line 3. Jeez. This, let's see. This is going to be a tie game, I think, folks. 5 is going to be the right winger versus 2. It's going to be the DL1. And I rolled a 5. It's going to be the right defender. Right winger versus right defender. Here we go. This is huge. Away team. Newberg's right winger, third line. He's going to get a power play chance. Jenkins. So I'm going to come over here and make that note. We're going to get a Jenkins. I don't want to forget, power play. And Jenkins is a 0 plus. It won't matter because it's against the goalie. Versus, dang it, who's the goalie? Bilson. Who's a 2, right? So we're going to check that after this. We got to resolve this. Okay, so I rolled a 4. So we're going to have Jenkins 0 versus the right defender of Coldell on the first line. Right defender Coldell, first line is Shivers. He already had his PK last, so Shivers. Oh no, he had a third period PK already. That's too bad. But Shivers is live. Boy, he's playing good hockey. So Shivers, these would be points. Every time they show up on the charts, I'd give them a point on that line. Or actually, I guess you do points based on whether they're scores and things. But anyway, point is Shivers is a 1. So 1 versus 1, right, is going to be a 0 shot. I rolled a 4. This might be a shot. Yep, it's going to be a shot. And the goalie is Bilson. Bilson's a 2, so it's a -1 shot. Again, 1 skater, -2, a -2, 2, so -1. 1 or 2, Jenkins is going to light the lamp here in the third period, late in the third period. No, it's going to be a Bilson save. So Bilson is having a brilliant day. Now we go on to the power play. And Shivers could have had a PK, but he already had one in this period. So now Jenkins, on a power play later, is going to get a shot on -2. So again, still a 33% chance. Let's see if Jenkins can be the hero to light the lamp and take the lead late in the game. 3. No, Bilson is having a lights-out day. Bilson with a save. Unbelievable. This is it. Third possession, home team. Home line 3. Wow. So home. Let's see if home can win this baby on the final moments. Okay, it's going to be 4. It's going to be the center. Oh, who's injured, isn't he? No way. How does the center show up 3 times for the home team? Oh my God, poor guy. So there's an injury that really hurt him. Yep, not. He's injured. Unbelievable. So it's a 0 rating. The defensive line is going to be the DL2 right defender. Wow, unbelievable. I can't believe the center showed up 3 times. So there's an injury that really hurt this team. Wow. Jesus, center DL2 right defender's Bleeker. So let's see, it's a -1 shot. I rolled a 3. That is not going to be good enough to get a shot off. So -1, 3 is no shot, turnover. And that's it. Game over. Just like that, folks. Wow. Let's pull this down. And we're going to get a brilliant game played by both defenses and both goalies. Whoops. 1. Wow. Let's save this. Oh my God. Wow, that's awesome. So Newberg comes to Coldell. First period. First possession. Away line. Left winger. Scores opening. So Gilden scores an opening goal. Who would have thought? I would have thought, oh my God, we're headed for a 6-7 game or something like that, right? And then Kenneth gets a PK shot, but Catherine gets him, saves him. Catherine. And it's 1-0 though. However, home line forced a turnover, and Porter with a PK shot, but Craig makes the save. Craig. I looked at the wrong guy. This should be Bilson, shouldn't it? Who's Craig? I looked at the wrong guy. It's got to be Bilson. Where am I at here? Yeah, Bilson. Whoops. So I must have been looking at the team above. All right, anyway, Bilson gets the save, and then we get a turnover on the second possession for the away team. Then home line goes out, and Denveray scores a goal to knot it up. So in the first period, a lot of action. Denvereau, being the man of the hour, ties up the game, and who would have thunk it? That would be it for the remainder of the game. Bilson ends up with a big save. Knott gets hurt, which ends up coming back. Somehow Knott. I rolled the home line center for the last 3 possessions for that line. So this line on the ice every period, and it's the same injured guy. So that's so bad. Knott gets hurt, and it really does affect him because if I'm rolling a 4 on that 0, those are shots. If I'm rolling a 4 on that -1 for the average defense, it's not a shot. Then Bilson gets a big save, right? And then we get a turnover to start the second. We get another turnover by away line 2. Catherine with a big save. Bilson with a big save. Another defensive turnover. Catherine with a big save. Bilson with a save. Bilson with a power play save. Catherine with a shorthand save or a PK save. I mean, literally, you can look and see defense. Defense. What a defensive performance by both goalies, both teams. But look at Bilson. It's unbelievable. So this was straight up defense. I love old school hockey where it was, I love low scoring sports, period. I like sports where the goals are big, especially soccer and even football. I like defensive play. I like scores to be exciting and rare. I don't like scoring. It was one reason I think as I aged, I got away from basketball because you're scoring constantly. Basketball is about stops. Scoring is a given. It's about stops. And in other sports, scoring is generally not a given. But anyway, long story short, I love this kind of hockey, so I'm excited. And we saw the away team get hurt twice. Excuse me, we saw the home team get hurt, and then we saw the away team get hurt. So both teams suffered an injury, right? Pretty cool. That's it. And so, folks, hopefully this helps. This is a long video because I'm walking you through it. I'm having to scroll on the page, and because I don't want to make a mistake. But there you have it, folks. That is Hockey Time, Big Country Hockey Time, the latest version of the game. It should not take you 35 minutes to play this once you're sitting down rolling your bones, especially if you have 5 dice, 6 dice in front of you. So anyway, I want everybody to have a wonderful weekend. I will do a baseball and I will do a soccer at some point. I was really interested in doing hockey for people because, to be honest with you, hockey's a brilliant sport. And I no longer own any hockey game but my own, and that's how disappointed I've been with the tabletop hockey games that I've ever played. Now again, understand I've only played 3 or 4 tabletop hockey games. There are a lot of great hockey games out there. I just don't have access to them, or I don't want to use fast action cards or whatever. And I've made a handful of hockey games myself. The Hockey Time engine is by far my favorite hockey game, but I wanted more. I wanted to see matchups. I wanted to see players and ratings. I wanted to see highlights like this. So this should be able to get this down to 10 or 12 minutes. But for teaching purposes, I mean, here we are. It took me, 30 minutes probably going through this slow. And I'm typing everything up. And so anyway, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.